Coffee is everywhere now. It's literally achieved global domination. There's even a coffee house on Antarctica. And believe it or not, the spread of coffee all started with a goat and a narcoleptic monk. According to legend, Kaldi, a young goat herder in Ethiopia, was the first person to try the fruit of the coffee plant. He was just chilling in the fields one day with him and his goats, and all of a sudden, his goats started eating this fruit and dancing around energetically. So, curious to try it, Kaldi took a bite himself and started dancing happily right along with them. This is where the narcoleptic monk comes in. He saw Kaldi dancing and thought the magic fruit might be a solution to his sleep problem. So, he brewed up the world's first cup of coffee. From Ethiopia, coffee spread to Yemen. There, Yemenese traders made sure that all the coffee seeds that they sold were infertile. That way, nobody could steal their stuff or bootleg it. That is, until a sneaky pilgrim named Baba Budan strapped 7 fertile seeds around his belly and smuggled them into India. From India, the Dutch and the French got a hold of the plant. Now, the French tried to keep it all to themselves. In fact, the only person in France who actually owned a coffee plant was the king, Louis XV. But this didn't stop a naval officer, Gabriel Mathieu de Cleux, from stealing a coffee plant from the king's garden and smuggling it into the Americas, which wasn't easy, and it got even harder. First, he had to defend the plant against a Dutch spy who was trying to destroy it. He also had to endure a pirate attack on the open seas, followed by a tropical storm that f***ed up his ship so much that he had to throw away all of his cargo to avoid sinking, except for his drinking water and the coffee plant. Now things got even worse for de Cleux because he had to split his remaining water with the plant. After all this, coffee finally made its way to Latin America. There, a border dispute broke out between the Dutch and French sides of Guyana, and a Brazilian official named Colonel Paleta was sent in to judge the situation. Now, Paleta ended up seducing the French Guyana's governor's wife. She gifted him with a bouquet of flowers that also had coffee seeds hidden in them. And that's how coffee makes its way to Brazil, which is now the largest producer of coffee in the entire world.